Welcome to Study Loop.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is understand what the system looks like. So we have these four sticks, okay, arranged in a square, hung from a hook here. Okay. Since it's a square, it's pretty easy to figure out these two length scales. So one is the blue d, which is the distance from the hook to the center of the mass of the object, and then there's a distance d1, which is a distance from the center of the mass of the object to the center of mass of each rod. Okay, so first thing we need to do is figure out the moment of inertia of the system, and then we need to figure out the net moment of inertia knowing that it's hung from the hook. So to find I of the rod, we do I of the center of mass. So this is the center mass of each stick, plus md1 squared, where little m is the mass of each stick. So we know I of center of mass for a stick is 1/12, or for a rod, thin rod is 1/12 IML squared plus ML over 2 squared. We end up with 1/3 ML squared, but we have four of them. So then I'll call this I stick equals 4/3 ML squared. Okay, now we need to figure out what the net moment of inertia is. Let me do this over here. I net equals I stick plus M, now big M for the this is equal to 4 times little m. And this is now d squared, not d1 squared. So d squared, where d is the distance from the hook, which is the place it's hung from, to the center of the center of mass of the stick system. So we have 4/3 ML squared plus, this is little m, plus 4 times L over root 2 squared. This is 10/3 little m L squared. So this is now the net moment of inertia. We know the frequency for a physical pendulum is F equals 1 over 2 pi times the square root of big M G D over I net. Okay, so this is 1 over 2 pi. 4, so I'm going to replace big M with 4 times little m. G. D is L over root 2. And then I net is 10/3 little m L squared. So I can start rearranging this thing. We get 1 over 2 pi times the square root of 6g over 5 root 2 L. If I take the 6 over 5 root 2 out, take the square root of it and take it out, we end up with F equals 0.92 times 1 over 2 pi root g over L. And this is the final answer. So it's 92% of what the frequency would be for just a pendulum length L.